Fine, let's start, guys. Okay, so today's topic is quantile and percentiles. Fine. So till now we have seen different concepts, right? So univariate, bivariate concepts we have seen. Okay, these are all these are regarding data, right? Column, single column, double column analysis. Fine. Now coming to quantiles. Okay, so this is actually very one of the very important concept actually, which will give you a very good idea about the distribution of the column, or in many cases what type of data a particular column is having. Okay, so but we'll see. You will get idea once we finish this. Okay, see, if you see, yeah, she's also here. Okay, now if you see, guys, we have something called as percentile. Okay, quantile. First of all, if you see what is percentage. Okay, this is not percentage. Okay, percentage is different. Okay, these are percentile. Okay, these are percentile. Okay, first let's try to understand this. Fine. See, what is percentage? Percentage is a generic max term. Fine. So that means what, if at all, if you go to a shop and a particular toy cost is 200 rupees. Okay, and if at all he's saying, sir, I'm giving you 40% discount. Fine. So how much I should pay, guys? Anyone? Toy price is 200, he's giving 40% discountage. Okay, so how much I should pay?
120 rupees.
120 rupees, correct. How? 40% is 80 of 200, so 200 minus 80 is 120. Okay, so that is percentage. Okay, that is percentage, guys. Now the important word over here is a percentile. Okay, which is different from the percentage. Now what is percentile? Fine, see, listen carefully. Percentile is the, hey, what happened to, oh, is she joining again or what? Okay, she joined. See, guys, listen. Percentile, okay, this number indicates, okay, this number indicates the value, okay, below which given percentage of observations in the data false. Okay, fine. I understood that. Not you not understand. See, I'll tell you. Percentile means that is the number. Fine, that is the number below which a given percentage of data can be found, guys. Okay, fine. I'll give an example so that we'll understand. Okay, understanding percentile is very, very important. Okay, See guys, when I say when I say 30 percentile, okay, 30 percentile equal to 10. Okay, observe very carefully, listen very carefully. When I say percentage is different guys, percentage is simple percentage, okay, that is different. Now when I say 30 percentile equal to 10, that means 30 percentage of the data, okay, is less than 10. Okay, I don't know the data. I don't know the data. Data is what? Let me call it as a column. Okay, there is some column C1. There might be any number of rows, guys. This is a very importance of this percentile. There might be a data. There might be any number of rows. Okay, 10 rows, 20 rows, 1000 rows, 1 lakh rows. I don't know. But when we are saying 30 percentile of this data equal to 10, that clearly means that 30 percentage of this data, okay, that means if at all we are having 1k 1000 rows, 30 percentage is how much? 300 rows. Okay, 300 rows of this data is less than number 10. Are you getting? If at all, similarly, if at all I say 25 percentile equal to some number 18, for example, okay, that means 25 percentage of the data, guys, 25 percentage of the data, that means 25 values, I mean 25 percentage of the values, okay, from the given data. For example, if the given data is having 100 values, overall values are 100, 25 percentage of the values, that means count how many values, that means what? In 100, 25 percentage means what? 25 values. Agree? So 25 values are less than 18. Less than 18. So percentile will give you how much percentage of the values are less than that given number. Are you getting, guys?
Yeah, yes, Santosh. But is there any way without a number can we directly what is the 25 percentile directly?
No, but that will not make any sense, right? So when you're saying, see, when I say that, so when I say 60 percentile, but 60 percentile is what? That is important. You are, it is like saying, when I say 60 percentile, it's like saying 60 percentage of the data. Okay, you should complete the sentence. Here, if I say 25 percentile equal to 18, that means 25 percentage of the data is less than 18. Okay, 25 percentage of when I'm giving, whenever you are giving a number to a percentile, okay, that means what? That means what? That is, you can find the given percentage of the data below that number, below that number. Okay, fine. Let me, don't worry, you will understand it at the end of this class. You will understand it very clearly. Okay, just be focused, that's it. See guys, we'll tell you. First of all, let's try to understand few terminology, then we will understand everything. Okay, initially we have quantiles and percentiles, guys. Okay, over here quantiles is a general word. Okay, general word. Okay, now what is percentile? Percentile can range from 0 to 100. Okay, that means what? See guys, let's say you are having a column, okay, data. Fine, so it is starting, there will be different points in the data. Fine, it will start with point 1 p1, okay, p2, agree, like that, like that. It is having, let's say, p 100 values, it is having, guys. Okay, this is data. Forget about percentile, quantile, everything. Normally you will have any column, some column you will have, right? So for example, if you see this is a column, what mpg cylinders, one column. So similarly, assume that you got a column and there are 100 values in it. Okay, now percentile. Okay, percentile is what, see, the general word is quantile, guys. General word is quantile. Okay, we will see what is quantile. Okay, but let me start with the percentile. When I say percentile, it simply means a given percentage of the values. Okay, every time you should give, you cannot directly just say 60 percentile, 80 percentile. Okay, you should also give a number, only then it will have importance. Okay, that means what, so if I from here if I say 10 percentile, 10p equal to 2, try to understand, guys. This is not percentage, this 2 is not percentage, guys. This whatever the percent, this whatever the value you are saying here, this is the actual value that can be found over here. Okay, you can have this number as actually you can find in the list of the given numbers. So what I'm saying, see what I'm saying, there are 100 numbers. Okay, there are 100 numbers. Try to understand this, guys. There are 100 numbers. Okay, I don't know what all those numbers. Okay, I don't know any number at all. Okay, I don't know nothing because I have not seen the data. But simply by percentile, if someone says me 10 percentile of this data, okay, is 2. Okay, that simply means whatever be the data over here, I don't want to know, but when someone says 10 percentile equal to 2, that should definitely mean 10 percentage of the data, given data. Okay, 10 percentage of the given data should be less than 2, should be less than 2 for sure. That is what we are getting from this percentile. That means if there are 100 values, 10 percentage is 10 values. Okay, 10 values, 10 values are less than 2. Okay, that means obviously this should be in the sorted order. Fine, it's not random 10, it should be in the sorted. Okay, if you give 100 values, so first you should sort them. Okay, just sort them. Okay, once you sort them, you have the values in ascending order, right? So in that particular set, 10 values should be less than 2. When you say 10 percentile equal to 2, 10 values is less than 2. If I say 25 percentile equal to 10, that means what, 25 percentage of data. Fine, 25 percentage of the data, that means what, 25 percentage of the values. Okay, equal to, sorry, is less than 10. 25 percentage means how much, guys? 25 values. 25 values, whatever be the values, I don't know, I don't want to know, but 25 values should be less than 10. Getting, guys? Did you get a basic idea, guys? Let me know, please.
Yeah, Santosh.
Others? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Understanding? Okay, okay, fine. But don't worry, we'll see the details. Okay, now that is regarding the percentile, guys. Okay, so now when is now oh, sorry. Fine. Okay, so now coming to different concepts over here. So first thing is percentile. As I said, it will range from 0 to 100, guys. That means what, you can have P1. Okay, P1 means what, percentile 1, percentile 2. Okay, these are points 1. Okay, these are percentile. Okay, percentile 1, percentile 2, percentile 3. Okay, like that you can have till percentile 100. Okay, that means what, guys? That means what, 1 percentage. Okay, this is 1 percentage, 2 percentage, 3 percentage, like that 100 percentage. Agree? Okay, see, I'll tell you one point which will very much help you to understand. Okay, for example, guys, I have a column, guys. Just try to understand this, you will get the basic idea. There is a column, guys. Okay, you don't know what is this column, you have not seen the data. Okay, but if I tell you For example, I'll say, hey Meghna, this is a column and I don't want to show you the data. Okay, as long as I don't show you the data, so the data can take any values, right? It can range from anything. It can range from minus infinity to plus infinity. Agree? Because I'm not showing you the data. I'm just saying there will be, for example, 200 values will be there. Okay, the only thing I'm telling you is there is a data column 1, the count is 200. Okay, number of values equal to 200 values. But if I don't tell you anything, you can imagine any range of the values in 200. It could start from, it could be thousands, hundreds, minus, point, decimals, anything it could be. Agree? Okay, if you consider, if you don't consider decimals, okay, if you consider integer values, still the range could be anything. It could be from 1 lakh, between 1 lakh to 2 lakh. For example, 200 values can be picking from here, or from 500 to 50,000. Any 200 values can be assumed over here, correct? But if I tell you, just if I tell you one single percentile, I'm just telling you 80 80 percentile of this data, okay, equal to 5. Listen guys, 80 percentile equal to 5. I told you. That means this single line is enough for you to understand maximum amount of the data. That means when I'm saying this line, what is I'm directly saying you, I am saying you, this is meaning 80 percentage of the data. Yes, when I say 80 percentile equal to 5, that means 80 percentage of the data, given data, is less than the number 5. Okay, every time when someone is saying percentile, they're saying something is less than, some percentage of the data is less than the given number. Okay, so that means 80 percentage of the data is less than 5. What is 80 percentage of 200 guys? 160. Agree? So 160 values from the given data, I don't know, I can tell you, I don't know what all values you are going to take. I don't want to see. But because of this statement you have made 80 percentile equal to 5, I clearly understand that out of this 200, 160 values will be less than 5. That means what? It can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or any value between 5. Okay, agree? But it cannot be greater than 5. Getting 160 values, what all the 160 values you are going to uh, take, all these values will be 5. Okay, so that means what, if the stored values, if you sort them in ascending order, okay, if you sort them in ascending order and write it down, first 160 values, okay, first 160 values, whatever there will be there in this column, those will be less than 5, definitely. Okay, those will be less than 5. And remaining, how many values are there? Just 20 values. Remaining 20 values will be greater than 5. But that's fine. I am getting idea of almost 80 percentage of the data. How does it look like? I am getting the idea, right? By single line, I understood that almost 80% percentage of the data will be less than 5. The remaining 20 might be slightly greater than 5 or something. At least I'm able to visualize what is the strength of the data, or what is the boundary of the data, or what could be the distribution of the data, right? So by this single line, I understood, okay, I'm not working with very large numbers. I'm working with the very uh, small numbers. Okay, some 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Agree? Did you get this point, guys?
Yes, Santosh. But it's 40, right? I mean,
Yes, sir.
correct.
What 40?
So 40 greater than 5, right?
Okay,
Right.
correct. 20% is 40, correct. So
Yeah, we understand. We understand concept.
okay, you understood, right? So that is what. So whenever, that means whenever you are having percentile, okay, the number, what number you are saying, right, that is a that much percentage of the data, and what value this percentile is giving, okay, this percent of the data will be less than this one. Okay, fine. So now like that, you can have percentiles ranging from 1 to 100. That means overall 100% of the data you will have. Any quantity you take, or any value you take in this world, you can divide them into 100 percentages. right? 1%, 2%, 3, like that. 100% overall maximum percentage value is what? 100%. Agree? So that's the reason you can have percentiles from P1 to P100. That means 1%, 2%, 3%. Getting? So somewhere if you have P 55, that means what? This is speaking about 55% of the data. Okay, this is just speaking about 55% of the data. I don't know anything about that, but just 55% of the data. But if it says, hey, 55% is equal to some 30, then I will know, yeah, 55% of the data is less than 30. Okay, that's the concept. Fine. So now, yeah, Sirisha, are you getting? Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now that is about the percentile. Okay, now next you have something called as quartile, guys. Okay, next you have something called as quartile. Okay, its range is 0 to 4. Its range to 0 to 4, but this is nothing new. It is just 1, 2. So it's called quartile is q1, q2, q3, q4. Four quartiles. But it is very simple. We are having so ultimately any data can be divided into only 100 percentages, because percentage greater than percentage 100, it will not make any sense. Okay, 100% is maximum. So if you consider each one percentage as one unit, then those are called percentages. But if you consider 25 at a time, that means percentile 1 to percentile 25. Okay, this is called quantile 1. That's it. Okay, 25 to 50. Okay, or I will tell you percent 25 percentile. Okay, 25, I will write it this way. Yeah, 25 percentile is also called as quantile 1. Quartile 1, guys. Okay, that means what? Instead of considering each one unit P1, P2, P3 as in percentiles, quantiles are just 4. Okay, that means 25% percentile. That means what? Here P1, P2, P3, 25 percentile, wherever you see, that is quantile 1. This is 50 percentile. Simple. It is 75 percentile, 100 percentile. Getting? Just taking 25 values at a time. Okay, so here we have 100, right? So here we have only 4. So if I just say quantile 3, quartile, okay, it's quartile. Okay, if I say in a given data quartile 3 is less than 60, that means what? Simply it means 75 percentile. 75 percentile is less than 60. Okay, it's not less than 60, actually it is equal to 60. Okay, sorry. So when we're saying, we'll say quartile 3 of the given data. Okay, quartile 3 of the given data equal to 60. That means what? 75 percentile. Quartile 3 is what? 75 percentile equal to 60. Which means what? 75 percentage of the data is less than 60. Okay, did you get this, guys? Quartiles.
So it's always like 25%, 50%, 75%.
Yeah, in
That's right.
quartile it's 4 only.
It's 4. Okay, then fine. Okay.
Okay, fine. So it's just like how you want, how many parts you want to divide these percentiles. Okay, percentiles only 100, guys. Okay, P1, P2, P4, you can have maximum 100 percentiles. Fine. So how many you will consider at a time? You can give a new name to it. That's it. For example, if you see, just for our understanding, I have listed down here. See, percentiles are just 100. Fine. So over here you will find, okay, over here you will find, okay, let me write it down. You will have P1, P2, P3. Okay, somewhere you will find P25. That means 25 percentile. Then you will have somewhere 50 percentile. Okay, then you will have somewhere 75 percentile. Okay, then you will have 100 percentile, 300. Okay, these are the 100 percentiles you are having. But now if you consider 25 at a time, okay, how many parts it will get divided? 4 parts, 100 by 4, 25. So then each part is called quartile. That's it. Okay, 4 quantiles are called quartiles. Okay, 4 quantiles are called quartiles. That means what? If you consider 100 by this 100 by 4, 25. So each 25 25 parts percentiles, if you consider it as one quantile. Okay, this quantile is a general term, guys. Okay, don't get confused. Okay, uh, if you're getting confused with this quantile, so that's fine, you ignore this. So just understand, 4, when you're saying 4, that means overall 100, if you divide by 4, you will have 25. That means if you want to consider 25 percentiles as one unit, okay, and another 25, another 25, another 25, fine. So then each of these will be called as quartile. Okay, quartile, quartile. But if you want to consider 5 at a time, okay, 100 by 5, how much? 20. Fine, that means what? P1 to P20, P20 to P40, 60, 80, 100. Fine, then each of this is called quintile. Quintile, getting? Quintile, that means what? If I say third quintile means what? First quintile is how much? 20. Second quintile 40, third quintile 60, fourth quintile 80, fifth quintile 100. Clear? It will start from the basic zeroth. Okay, in everything you can have zero also. Okay, if I say zeroth quintile, it is 0. It is zeroth quintile, it's 0. Okay, but first quintile is 20, second 40, third 60, fourth 80, fifth 100. You are able to understand? If same thing, same concept, if I say third quintile equal to 60, what does that mean, guys? Don't get confused. What does that mean? Quintile is how much, how many you are taking? How many you are taking at a time? Quintile?
Quintile 20.
20. So third quintile means how much? 3 into 20, 60. 60 percentile equal to
Equal
60.
60.
That means what?
60
60
percentage.
percentage of the data is
Less than 60.
less than 16. Okay, fine. Okay, same thing. Okay, now if you divide them into 8, it's called octiles. Okay, 8 parts. If you divide them into 10, deciles, deciles. Now if you divide them into 100, as you have studied just now, it's called percentiles. Okay, now you understood. Overall 100 parts, if you divide into 4 quartiles, 5 quintiles, 8 octiles, 10 deciles, but 100, that means each one unit, one part, it's called percentiles. Okay, so one good news is you don't need to understand or remember all this. Okay, just the only important thing is the first and last thing. Okay, you can just forget about these three. Okay, only understand what is quartile and what is percentile. That's it, that's more than enough. Okay, percentile is just each one unit. That means every one percentage of the data. Okay, okay, if you I can call it as like each unit. Okay, if you divide it into 100 parts, okay, each unit is called, you can call it as percentile. Fine, then 25 percentile is quartile 1. Okay, quartile is what? 25%. Okay, so as I said, just forget about you can forget about all this. Okay, just make sure you understand percentile. Okay, just remember what is percentile. That is enough actually. Okay, now with this percentile only, as I said, only quartile is important from this. Okay, because only if you understand quartile, you will understand something called as box plot, you will understand something called as outline detection, everything you'll understand. Okay, so just make sure you have very clear idea about the quartile. Okay, now we are going to see again. See, now we have percentile, guys. I hope percentile is very clear to you. Fine, percentile is very clear to you. That is, it is just telling you how much percentage of the data will be less than given number. That's it, nothing more than that. Okay, now 0 percentile means what? 0 percentile is 0 quartile. Okay, we'll see that. Now 25th percentile means what? So here from 25th percentile, this number, this 25th percentile is also given new name, that is quartile 1. Okay, q1, we'll mention this q1, that's it. Then 50th percentile is also given another name. Okay, quartile 2. Okay, now 75th percentile is given another name, quartile 3. Okay, and 100th percentile is given another name called as quartile 4. Okay, is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Let me know.
Yes.
Okay, now there is very important point over here. If you have noticed this one, see this guy, median. We have already studied median in our first class. Agree? Now what is median, guys? What is median? Median is the middle number. Simple. Median is the middle number. Now what does middle number mean? That means this is the number. If I have median is this, that means what? 50% of the values will be less than this number. 50% of the values will be less than this number, and 50% of the values will be greater than this number. Then only it's called middle number, right? Agree? That means median is that number where 50% will be less than that number, 50% of the numbers will be greater than that number. Agree? Same thing, the concept of quartile also. What is, when I say, now when I say 50 percentile, okay, 50 percentile of some column is equal to 18. For example, if I say 18, what does that mean, guys? What does that mean? 50% of the data, correct? 50% of this data is less than 18. Agree? 50 percentile equal to 18 means, we understood now, 50% of this data, whatever be the data, I don't know, but 50% of the data should be less than 18. Agree? That means what? 50%, other 50% will be what?
Greater than 80.
Correct. Other 50% will be greater than 18. That means what? This 18 is standing in the middle. 50% is less than, 50% is greater than. So now what will this 18 become?
Median.
Median. Correct. Same thing over here. It's called median. That's why second quartile, okay, or Q2, okay, or this is called Q2, is also the median actually. Fine. So now just try to understand, we are always trying to find out a group of numbers, okay, a group of numbers less than a particular number. Okay, that means what? That means what? See, I'll give you intuition. That means we are trying to understand, if at all we don't know the data, guys, if at all we don't know that, many a times, right, many a times, if you take the practical application of this, so it's here we are taking normal sample sets. Okay, we're taking 100 values, 200 values. Okay, that is fine. But in the real life, in the real life scenario, many a times you will not get the complete data, right? For example, see, in the time of corona, so it's very hard to get the complete statistics, like how many people are dying, how many people are suffering, okay, or how much amount of the corona vaccine is available, right? You don't have the complete data many a times, right? So no one will keep like have the time or that energy to do the complete survey and give you, sir, this is the amount of people who are currently suffering, or this is the amount of the people who had already died, or as I said, these many vaccines are available. Fine. So after that, once it is done, you can have, okay, in that, or in many other examples also, most of the time you might not be having the access to the complete data, right? Then if you are able to have, okay, at least if you are able to have this data, like, okay, I don't know the complete data, but at least if I can say that 75 percentile of the data, 75% of the data is something around like 3000, okay, 3000, okay, that means what? You can at least get an idea of, okay, uh I think that 70% of the data whatever I am dealing with is actually less than 3000. Okay, is less than 3000. Fine. So then you can at least get an idea, right, guys? Okay, so for example, See, for example, I'm saying, just give a simple example. Okay, so a simple funny example. Let's take. Okay, let's say you have invited okay, your friends for a party. Okay, so fine. So actually, you understood that, okay, 50 people are going to come to the party. Okay, 50 people are going to come for the party. Fine. Okay, and now if you are able to know that overall count is 50 guys, 50 number, overall 20, 50 members are coming to the party. Okay, but if at all you know that, but the point here is you don't know like what to prepare, whether they are kids or whether they are old age people or whether they are adult guys. Okay, you don't know. Okay, just a simple example. If at all you know the age of these 50 people. Okay, if you know that 60 percentile, okay, 60 percentile equal to 10, for example. Okay, 60 percentile equal to 10. What does that mean? What does this mean, guys? 60 percentage of the data is less than 10. That means what? 60 percentage of 50 is how much?
30.
30,
30,
right? So that means what?
30 less
30
than
people, 30 people from this who are coming to the party, age is less than 10. Agree? If
okay.
this is the age, okay, you are getting right. Overall 50 people are there. Okay, I don't know what is the distribution or what is the type of the data. It could be all, as an example, it could be all old age people, it could be all adult age people. Okay, or it could be all kids. Okay, because based upon that I should prepare the dinner, right? So but if at all, instead of knowing anything about this, okay, if I just know one single point, okay, I to understand the importance of percentile, if I just say you 60 percentile with the single line, if I just say, hey, 60 percentile equal to 10, that's it. That means what? I can quickly understand 60 percentage of the data is 10. Okay, that means what? 60 percentage of my data, that means 30 count of 30 people. Okay, this is 30 people. Okay, 30 people are less than the age 10. Okay, remaining how many are there? 20 people. Correct. So but at least I know the maximum people who are coming are kids, so I can prepare the dinner accordingly, right? I can prepare chocolates or something like that. Getting? Able to understand this? But if I say 60 percentile is less than 80. Okay, that means what? 30% of the people are less than age 80. Okay, so then it is what? So it could be something around middle age or almost old age, something like that. Getting, guys?
Yes.
Thanks, Santosh.
Okay, okay. So this is important, guys. This is, try to remember, quantile 2 is median. Okay, median is just the middle number which divides the data into half. Okay, so all the time we are trying to understand how much value, how much group of the value is less than this number, that number, etc., etc. Okay, fine. So now, sorry, just give me a second, guys. Okay, so that's fine. Now you understood this, fine. Now the value is, let's see some practical values. Okay, so you are having, okay, you are having uh any this, let's say this is a data, fine. So how to calculate the percentile is a point now. Okay, anyhow, as you can guess, you have direct functions available in Python. Okay, fine, so that is fine. But first, when you're studying, right, it's always helpful to do it a bit manually. Fine. See, guys, this is the data. Understand this example very clearly and let me know if you're not getting it, right? So if you understand this data, so everything after that, we are going to study box plot, outline deduction, everything will be easy. Okay, you'll not have any difficulty at all, trust me. Okay, see, this is the data. Clear? First thing you should do is the data should be in the sorted order. Sorted order. Okay, why? When I'm saying 10% of the values are less than this, 20% less than this, then which 10? If you take top 10, I will take bottom 10, someone will take middle 10. That will not make any sense, right? So that's why it should be sorted. Okay, sorted that in the ascending order. That means it will start with the minimum number and it will go to the top number. Okay, fine. That is one thing. Now this is the data. Perfect. Now if you see percentile, okay, 0 percentile, 25 percentile, we are having all these values. Okay, that's fine. But before coming to this, if given a value, okay, if given the data, how to calculate any percentile? Okay, if you understand that, then everything will be easy. Okay, if given this data, how to find out the given percentile? The formula is simple. Okay, the formula is what? P by 100 into n plus 1. What is this P? P is the percentile you want to calculate. Okay, percentile you want to calculate. Okay, and n is the number of values in the data. Number of values in the data. Okay, fine. Now see, guys. Now see. Okay, very clearly, let's try to understand. If I want to find out the 10th percentile, guys. Okay, if I want to calculate the P10, that means what? 10th percentile I'm trying to calculate. What does that mean, guys? I want to calculate out of all these numbers. Okay, out of all these numbers, what is that number? Okay, what is that number below which I can find 10 percentage of the values. Okay, what is this number? I want to calculate this. Okay, I want to calculate this. Fine. So, Meghana got disconnected. Any network issues? Let's check. Okay. So when I'm saying percentile, okay, P10, that means 10th percentile. Okay, let me call it as 10th percentile. It will be more helpful. Okay. Okay, 10th percentile. Meghana, you there? All good?
Yes.
Okay, fine. See. I'm trying to find out from this given data, what is a 10th percentile is how much? That means what? I'm trying to just understand, hey, what is that number in this data? Okay, below that number, I will find 10 percentage of my data. 10 percentage of my data should be below a particular number. Okay, that is my goal. Fine. So the way how you can do here is, this formula, this simple formula will give you. What is this? This is telling you what percentile you want to calculate? 10th percentile. Put it over here. 10 by 100. Okay. Into n plus 1. What is the count, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. Fine. 20. Okay. So if you calculate this, how much? 2. That means what?
20 plus 1. 20 plus 1.
Oh, sorry. Correct. Thanks, man. 20 plus 1. 21. Okay. Then what will be this value, guys?
2.1.
How much? 2.1. 2.1. Okay. That means see how you should understand this 2.1 is important, guys. 2.1 means, okay, you have all these numbers. This is called first number. This is called first number. Okay, this is called second number. Correct. This is third number, fourth number. Like that, this is 20th number. Fine. So now 2.1 means what? It is the 10th percentile, whatever you want to calculate. Okay, that is between what? Second number and third number. Okay, this is not the actual value you are getting. So this will tell you 2.1 means what? It is saying that whatever the number you want to find out is between second number and third number. Second number and third number, because it's 2.1, right? So it's greater than 2, second and third. So now what is this is first number, this is second number. Okay, so it is almost 4. Okay, it is the 4. Fine. So third number is also 4. See, it is between second and third number means what? Second number is 4, third number is also 4, that it is actually 4. So 4 is the number, right? 4 is the number below which 10%, 4 is a number which is a 10th percentile, which means 10% of the data, okay, 10% of the data is found less than 4. Agree? What is the 10% of 20, guys?
2.
Fine. So 2 values, okay? Okay, over here these both are 4, right? So if you take this values 4 and 4, okay, this is the percentile. Okay, this is a percentile of values you are going to get between what? This is a percent, this is a count of values you are going to find as the 10th percentile. Okay, 10th percentile is you are getting 2, right? 10th percent, oh, I got 4. Okay, I got 4. 10th percentile is 4. Fine. So that means what? 10% of the values, okay, 10% of the values will be less than 4. Correct? 10% of the values, 10% of the data is less than 4. Agree? What is the 10% of 20? 2. Right? 2 values will be less than 4. Okay. So over here, okay, since you are getting the, I think you are having the exact 4 is repeating over here, right? So, but these 2 values, okay, first 2 values will be the what? 10th percentile. Or we'll take one more example. We'll see if this 4 and 4 are repeating, if you're getting confused. Okay, I'll take you one more example. Tell me some percentile, guys. I'll calculate and I'll let you know. Tell me any percentile.
Can take 38 percentile. 38th percentile.
30.
Yes.
Okay, my point is I want to calculate 30th percentile. Okay, that means what? Put here 30 by 100 into n plus 1. What is n? 20. Okay, 20 plus 1, 21. What is the value of this?
6.1.
6.1. That means what? My 30th percentile is found between 6th number
6.3, sir.
6.3. Okay, my 30th percentile is found between 6th number and 7th number. Okay, 6th number and 7th number. What is 6th number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, now this is the
Santosh, I have doubt. That 6th percentile, right?
what?
6th percentile, right?
Over here? No. Whatever you are getting here, okay,
6.3.
6.3, it is telling you that our 30th percentile value, whatever you are going to get, that is found between 6th number and 7th number from the given
Okay.
data.
Okay.
Okay, so what is 6th number? 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7th number is 12. Okay, 7th number is 12. Fine. So now what is the 30th percentile means what? 30% of the data. 30% of the data. What is 30% of 20? 30% of 20? 6. Okay, 30% of 20 means 6 values. Okay, 6 values should be less than what? What are the number you are going to get over here? Okay, so what is this number? This is the number between 6th number and 7th number in our example. So this is 6th number, so 9. Okay, 9 and 7th 7th is 12. Okay, whatever. Okay, the percentile will be in between these. Okay, in between these, and 6 values, 6 values will be 6 values will be less than this number. 6 values will be less than this number. Okay, as you can count, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, if we got 6 values less than the given percentile. So if this okay, if this percentile is, let's say, it could be 10. Okay, it could be 10, or even if it is 11 also fine. All the 6 values or all the 30% of the values are less than this 10 or 11. Okay, this p by 10 100 by n plus 1 will give you, okay, will give you the value. You can actually calculate, guys. If now see, 9 is uh 6th number, correct? 9 is 6th number, and 12 is 7th number. 12 is 7th number, correct? Now, how many values are there in between this? From, you will have 9 to 10, correct? And 10 to 11 you have, correct? Now, if 9 to 12 is 1 unit, okay, try to understand this. From 3 4 4 to 4 4 to 6 6 to 7 7 to 9 9 to 12 9 to 12 I'm considering it as one number. Okay, 9 to 12 I'm considering it as one number. But actually, in between 9 to 12, how many values you can have? You can have 9 to 10 you will have, and 9 to 11 you will have, 9 to 12 also you will have. So the value what I'm going to get over here is 6.3. Okay, 6.3. That means what? 6 is 9. Okay, my point is, if 6th number is 9 and 7th number is 12, what will be the 6.3 number? Getting the question? According to this part, my 6th number is 9. My 7th number is 12 according to the data. 6th number is 9, 7th number is 12. Clear? What? But my percentile, what I am going to get, that is 6.3. What will be 6.3 over here?
So above 9,
11.3.
below 10.
Sorry?
Around 9 point. It's
Fine.
above 9 and below 10.
11.3.
11.3.
11.3? I doubt, because see, 6.9, see, 7 is 12, 9 is 6 is 9, so 6.5 will be,
Around near 10.
6.5 will be from 9 to 12. Okay, it will be exactly how much? So if you consider 10 10 10 30 values, okay, if 30 values is considering it as 1 unit, okay, so 15 values, so 15 means what? 10.5. See, 10.5 will be 6.5. Okay, 10.5, the middle part of 9 and 12 is 10.5, that is 6.5. Now 6.3 will be what? 6.3 will be something between 10 to 10.5. Agree? Not agree?
Yeah, Santosh, it's around 10.1 or 10 like that. Yeah.
10.2,
But
for example.
anyway, it is what? Greater than 9.
Yeah, it should be greater than 9, man, because
Yes.
it is 6.3, right? Okay, so
Yes.
this also you can calculate. Okay, for example, if you're having 10, 9 is 6, and 10, 6.5
Sixth
is
part is 9.
hmm?
If sixth part is 9, then the third part is 12. No, sir.
Third part?
6.
Correct. If sixth part is 9, how third part will be 12? No, Sirisha, if sixth part is 9, then after 6, 7, right? Seventh part will be 12, right? I did not understand third point. Can you tell again?
Okay, you're considering number, sir. 12 as total 20 numbers, no, sir.
Correct,
9th as 7, 12 as 7th. Okay, 9th as 6, 12 as 7. Okay, understood, sir.
correct. Okay. See, you will have something around 10.2, for example. Okay, you can exactly calculate. Okay, so now 10.2 is the 10.2 is the 30th percentile of these values. That means what, 30% of the value should be less than this 10.2. Okay, as you can see, if you are having somewhere here 10.2, so if you calculate the values above this, if you calculate the values above this, you will have 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 6 values. So 30% is 6. Okay, you got 10.2. Is this clear, guys? Okay, this, if you are confused a bit, fine. So that's fine. So we'll take this example so that you will understand. Okay, Meghana, are you following? I hope you are following. Any confusions?
Sir, clear.
Clear? Okay, cool. See, guys, see. Wait, see, I'll calculate 25 percentile. Okay, I'll calculate 25 percentile. Simple. 25 percentile, if I want to calculate, just don't get confused about the numbers what I'm using. So follow this example. Let's make it clear. 25 percentile, if I want to say, so that means I am saying, okay, just stop me wherever you don't understand, guys. Okay, just make sure you understand this was one example perfectly, then you will understand everything. Okay, I'll tell it very clearly. Okay, 25th percentile, I want to calculate, then I should put the formula over here, 25 by 100, okay, into n plus 1. N is 20 numbers I'm having. Okay, so 20 plus 1, 21. Okay, can someone quickly tell me this value, please?
5.25.
Hmm? No, 25 into 21 by 100.
0.52.
0.52, 5.2 or what?
4.25.
Hmm?
4.25.
4.2. Okay, let me take 4.2. Fine. Put this aside. So it is simple. From the simple formula, you are getting something called as 4.2. What does that mean? It is not the actual.
5.25.
Guys, what is this?
5.25.
Okay, fine. Let me calculate.
Yeah. 5.2.
Okay, 5.2. Okay, fine. So 5.2. Now, whatever the value you are getting here, it is indicating it is not the actual percentile value. Okay, it is not actual percentile value. It is indicating the number in the given data. Okay, it is saying the 25th percentile will be found between, okay, if it is exactly 5, then it is fifth number in the data. Okay, but it is 5.2, that means it will be between fifth number. Sirisha, see here, fifth number in the data, and 5.2 means what? Greater than fifth number means you will have sixth number. Okay, fifth number and sixth number, it will be in between this. Okay, what are these? These are the fifth. 5.2 will be somewhere in between fifth number and sixth number. What are these numbers? Numbers from the data. Okay, now are we good till this point?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. So fifth number and sixth number. What is the fifth number? What is the fifth? Sorry, fifth number over here. 1 2
7.
3 4 5. Fine. 7 and 9. Okay, it will be greater than 7. Okay, 5.2 means, let me simply take something like 7.3, or if I need to calculate exact value, so it will be how much? 7 to 1 2 3 4 1 2
7.4,
5.
Santosh.
Huh?
7.4. If you take like 7 to 9 are 20 parts, 7 to 8 is 10 parts, and 8 to 10 is 8 to 9 is 10 parts. So total 20 parts, we got 0.2. So it means 4.
Okay, first number, second number, third number, fourth number, fifth number. Okay,
Hmm.
So 7 and sixth number is 9. Okay. So is it, uh, are you sure it is,
I'm calculating like total we have in between 7 to 9. If we consider it as 20 parts, like 7 to 8 is 10 parts, and 8 to 9 is 10 parts, like 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, like that.
mhm,
So total we got 20 parts, and
correct.
there we got 5.2.
Okay.
So it's like uh, 7 to 8 and 8 to 9, 10 parts. Each point one is 2 parts. Like
It's not two
I
parts.
get it.
It is a 20 percentage of those values, right? Okay, fine. Let's fine. As of now,
Exactly 7.5. So
hmm,
we get at 8 only, no, sir, 7.5. Eighth part.
correct. 7 point, no, 5.5 will be the eighth part. 5.2 is, if fifth number is number 7, correct? And sixth number is number 9. Agree?
Yeah,
Now,
eighth number is 5.5.
okay, eighth number will be 5.5. Okay,
5.5.
so this 25 percentile value will be somewhere between, okay, as of now we'll go into exact
1.3 or
details. I'll tell you like how to calculate exact details. Okay, it will be between 7 to 9. Okay, similarly 50th percentile will be 50 by 100 into 21. What are the value you are getting over here? Okay, fine. So what are the value you are going to get here? 50 into 21 divided by 100. Okay, 10.5.
10.5.
So it will be between the 10th number and the 11th number. Getting? So it will be calculated like that. Okay. I think it's 740. Okay, fine. So this is how we are going to calculate. But at least I hope you got idea about what is percentiles, etc. Right? So fine. Tomorrow we'll see the clear example and post this also, just to give an idea. So using this, we can clearly calculate what is called as box plots. Okay, and you will have outlier detections. Okay, and then you'll see different. So to understand this box plots, right, it is just important for you to understand this quantiles. Okay, if you understand this, then everything is fine. Okay, you'll also see some code. Okay, fine, don't worry. So since it's getting late, fine, let's continue tomorrow. And tomorrow, are you going to college, guys? I mean, Sirisha and Meghana.
Don't know, sir, they are not giving.
What, they are not?
They are not giving holidays.
They're not giving all this. Acha, okay, fine. We'll meet sharply at 6:30, because so that we'll have some time to cover these concepts. Okay, fine. So if you're not able to complete this, right, so let's connect on Saturday also for some time. And the goal is this weekend, let's try to understand just three things. So we need to understand what is percentiles, what is quantiles, what is box plot. Box plot is very important concept. Okay, and then we'll understand what is outlier, and using this percentile, quantile, and mainly box plot, how you can detect the outlier. Okay, just to give an idea why we are studying all this, one of the use cases outlier. Why this outlier is important, guys? Because if you understand, if you remember from the first class when we are discussing mean and median, fine, I clearly told you that median is very much influenced by outliers. Remember, it will get easily shifted toward the outliers. Fine, if you have 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, that's very good. Mean will be 3, but if you have suddenly 100, it will shift from here to 16, if you remember. Okay, so this guy is a bad guy, right? So we need to eliminate this guy. So to eliminate this guy, first of all, you should detect this guy. Only then you can eliminate, right? So to detect this guy, you need some tools and techniques. So there are many tools, but one of the tool is box plot. So using this box plot, you can clearly understand from given the 100 values, what is the outlier, what is not outlier, what is the perfect data, what is unwanted data, right? To understand this box plot, you should understand something called as quantiles. And to understand quantiles, you should understand percentiles. Fine. So I hope you understood percentiles and quartiles. Okay, today, tomorrow, no, don't worry, we'll see example, and I'll also show you code. Okay, so that you are very comfortable with percentile quantile. After that, we'll quickly see what is box plot. Very simple and beautiful concept. From there, you'll understand outlier. Okay, fine. Are we good, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Meghna, were you able to follow today's class? You got some idea, basic idea about percentile quartile.
Sir.
Okay, fine, guys, fine. So tomorrow let's meet same time. Okay, we'll try to continue. Okay, thanks, guys.